Whoa. 7 p.m. is when we do the show.
Jeez.
Oh. This Comedy Hub Network. Yeah. I don't know how the song goes. Hold on.
I know you're trying to do Amber.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I got to know. Come on and watch the show and you laugh. It's 7 p.m. It's on Thursday. If you want to watch a show. It's a Worldly Show with Jeff and Tim. Come and watch the show. Two guys doing jokes. And Dave comes on. And we interview a guest. If you like the Worldly Show, watch it.
Okay, you did it.
There we go. I figured it out.
Yeah, you figured it out. I mean, that amber is the color of my energy was terrible.
No, Jeff, it was really bad.
Yeah, but I get it's 3:11. You're doing 3:11. It's a great way to start the show.
Yes. Welcome to the Worldly Show with Jeff and Tim. I'm your host, Tim McLaughlin, coming with my guest host and star of the show, Jeff Sheen. How are you, Jeff?
Great, Tim. Are we starting our first segment?
Well, if you want to. The show is built on its segments. Everybody loves the segments. And our first segment, Jeff and I haven't seen each other in about a week, and our first segment is catching up. So, Jeff, what have you been up to? Butler player, I think, just tore his ACL. Jeff, what are you up to?
Oh, no. Don't turn that game off. You can't be watching
Jeff,
that game and doing this.
I like the Butler game.
No, you can't just be splitting your attention. This is good. I'm going to be doing heavy lifting again. I know this is like when you were tired last time.
No, I'm tired and watching the game. Oh, yeah, he tore his ACL.
See, this isn't fair. I'm going to have to carry the show again. You're going to be glancing over at the TV now.
I have it on my computer.
See, I saw your eyes just looking at it again.
I was looking at something else.
Yeah, I bet. All right, fine. We're catching up. This is the catching up portion. All right, catching up. I'm going to be starting in my show, Comedy Schmobity.
Oh, that's right, Jeff. You've always wanted. You had one show in Chicago called Comedy Schmobity right before you left.
Mm-hmm.
You've always wanted to have a show named Comedy Schmobity, and no one's wanted to do it with you because they say that's a stupid name and you're a stupid man.
Mm-hmm. But now I've got 3 other idiots to join me.
Too many hosts, if you ask me, Jeff.
Yeah, well, they're going to be there, and we're going to be doing Comedy Schmomedy.
Are you guys all hosting at the same time?
No, yeah, we're going to have 4 hosts just doing their banter.
It said hosted by, and it had all your names, and I was like, damn, that's too many damn hosts.
Oh, no, we'll be taking turns and whatnot. It's going to be on the roof. There'll be a train coming by every once in a while.
Oh, yeah,
It'll be a nice time.
And you'll be scared going up to the roof because that stairway going up there is terrifying.
Yeah, there's a creepy stairway at the back of the building with a railing that's slightly too low. Wild, nobody has fallen off.
I was so drunk and high one night leaving that roof. I was gripping with both hands so I didn't fall off. I was so scared.
Oh, man, I can't imagine if you would have fell. What would the world do without you?
I don't know. What would they do at 7 p.m. sharp on Twitch?
They wouldn't know what to watch. It'd be me doing all the heavy lifting again with your lifeless corpse on a Zoom screen.
Yeah.
Did you just watch the Butler game? You just
No, I zoned out. I zoned out because my face, there's nothing happening on the Butler game. This guy's still being attended to. I zoned out because my face is so itchy because it's swelling because I got a bug bite.
Yeah, or an allergic reaction.
The first day of spring has brought bugs that bit me.
Maybe you're just allergic to something and it got into your face.
Well,
you do have sinus problems. Yeah, you're allergic to a cat. I mean, you got, your right side is ballooning up. That's fine. You're going to have just a large half a face.
Before I segue to speaking of cats, I wanted to tell you this. So, Jeff, I've been selling sports cards.
Yeah. Tell us about your sports cards.
Well, I sold one for $2,600,
Wow.
And then the guy was like, this has the smallest scratch I've ever seen on it, and I want to return it. So I had to refund the guy $2,600. Put me in the worst mood I've been in probably like I don't know, a year.
I remember you mentioning that. Yeah, it had a small, tiny scratch, and he didn't want it anymore. I was
furious.
It was a tiny little one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sending it in. I'm going to get it graded. Did I talk about this last week? I don't even remember when this happened.
No, you talked about it when we went over to watch the fight at Bobby's.
Oh,
yeah. And then my girlfriend showed up too drunk and caused a scene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was funny.
That was
everybody
mortifying.
Was like, that's weird. Everybody thought it was weird because even when Chloe's really drunk, she's fucking yappy.
Oh yeah. Well, she was like classic college drunk. Like it was college drunk.
Damn, that's crazy. That's really drunk. But that's what happened when you. That's what happens when you hang out with Sean Patton or his girlfriend Caitlin Cook.
Well, I mean, and also we haven't really been drinking lately during this pandemic. So then she went out, and the bartender was just like making her double tequilas, and she had like 4 of those.
God damn.
Yeah, and then she showed up, and she was just like, "I'm just so mad." And I was like, "Why are you mad? What's happening?" And she started crying, and I was like, "Oh no," And then
well, it was good of you to watch the fights with us inside and let her stay in the vestibule and cry.
Well, she didn't want me coming near. I kept like coming near. She's like, "Leave me alone. I just need to be left alone. Just leave me." I was like, "All right, I'll give you your space," and I just let her cool down.
Yeah, that's some wild shit. I've been there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes they're like, "Leave me alone. I'm hammered. You're sober as a bee." And you're like, "Okay, good luck. I'm gonna step away."
Well, and you haven't been drinking either.
Yeah, I'm out here being a teetotaler. So, she's having a little meltdown, and I can't, but if I was also drunk, we would have gotten into a huge fight, I'm sure. So thank God I wasn't.
If I was also drunk in that situation, I would have been like, laughing. I'd be like, "What are you crying about, baby?"
Yeah. If I was drunk, I would have been like, "What are you mad at me for? You can't be mad at me. I'm mad at you now." And then it would have spiraled. But since I was like, calm
I don't pull the. No, I'm mad at you now. I'm like, you are a dumbass. I just pull that one.
Oh, I get mad back. I always most emotions that get thrown at me, I react with a same emotion but stronger.
Yeah, you do like to try to cut deep if someone makes you upset.
Mm-hmm. And if you cry, I'm gonna start crying harder just to beat your tears.
That's sad and gross. But Jeff, speaking of cats, you told me you watched a movie recently that starred a cat.
Oh, is this the segue?
That's by Byron Allen.
Wow,
My comics unleashed you.
Yeah, segue to I finally saw Fritz the cat, and what a wild ride! I was reading about it all night. I couldn't stop.
I watched Fritz the cat probably when I was like 20.
Yeah, I think that's the time you're supposed to watch this because it's like it's the first animated, adult cartoon. It's a cat. He smokes joints. There's a bunny in it that does heroin, and it's just like shock, but they're cartoon animals. And like at the time, the 70s, everyone's like, holy smokes, clutch their pearls. First rated X cartoon ever made, which sold, people are like, I gotta see this, and there's cartoon boobs in it. But they're animals. I think it is the dawn of the furries.
That's I know it spawned the furries.
Yeah, it spawned furries. The whole thing was a wild, and to be in '71, I was like, holy smokes, our parents were cooler than we thought.
Yeah, I went down when I was younger. I went down like an R. Crumb phase. Like I watched that R. Crumb documentary, and then I got real into like that kind of animation and art for a minute, and then I watched all those like different, moving pictures. And,
yes, yeah, he was a twisted individual. Holy smokes! Yeah. So maybe I'll watch. I didn't know the same guy also did Cool World. I remember Cool.
Yeah, the same guy. Cool World was not good. I rewatched it like a little while, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, no good.
Now it's no Monkey Bone.
Oh, gee, with Brendan Fraser, who's back, by the way.
He's back, and he's back in a big way.
Yeah, he's back in a big way on the Doom Patrol.
The only thing uglier than now Brendan Fraser is the fake robot that he plays in Doom Patrol.
Yeah, it's a wild ride. So, boy, anyways, should we swing over to the next seg?
Let's swing to segs. Now I have to block the goddamn game to read goddamn jokes.
There we go. Finally. Now I can get give your attention to the fans and the audience, Tim.
Listen, man, I think I'm doing a pretty good job half watching the game.
You are the worst partner.
Oh, I'm the worst partner? I'm funny. I do funny stuff. I say funny things. I'm all out here.
Oh, yeah.
Making people crack their shit up.
Sure. Yeah, you're like, hey, everybody, check this out. And then you inflate half your face.
No, it's not inflated. It's just swelling. I mean, listen, my face is also fat from alcohol and eating.
Yeah, you got alcohol bloat, my man.
I've also been working out, though, and I am sore.
Oh, yeah? Would you go up a flight of stairs?
Yeah.
Got him.
Went up, but then I had to come back down. That's where they get you. All right, so it's time for monologue jokes. This is a
I
part
love
of the
it.
show where people anonymously, or sometimes not anonymously, most of the time not anonymously, send in jokes to worldlymonojokes@gmail.com. I am a man who has no reading ability really whatsoever. So I'm gonna read these jokes. I haven't seen them. I'm cold reading them. I'm gonna fuck them up. And if you'd like to, I'm going to fudge them up. And if you'd like to send your jokes in, you can send them to worldlymonojokes@gmail.com and we will rate them on a scale of 0 to 5 Lettermans. All right, here we go.
There we go.
One joke from our head writer, Alex Taubin, this week. Did he only send one joke?
Yeah, he just sent one.
He sent one joke. Breaking. Meghan Markle is black.
Yeah, that's all he threw at us this week.
That's all he wrote?
Must have been in a time crunch.
My man just send nothing.
Yeah, but he wanted to get his name out there, toss us a joke. And I was like, we'll throw it in there. Yeah.
I didn't know Meghan Markle was black.
I think the joke is a commentary of how the media is reacting.
I know.
He's saying, we all know,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. I think the biggest surprise is people being surprised that old white royals were racist.
I know. I can't believe that the family that has committed incest for millennia can't handle like a black child in their family.
Yeah, right. Like you think they're not going to be upset about mixed race? They don't even mix the gene pool.
Hey-oh!
Inbred
he's
hillbillies.
doing pretty good, Jeff. He's got a 5. He got a 4. He got a Mad Dabbin gave him a 4.20, which I think is the highest score Mad Dabbin gives.
Yeah, man, David loves dropping a 4.20.
What do you give him, Jeff?
I'll give him a 3 just for bringing it up the conversation. It's something we need to have.
I was also going to give him a 3. You got a 4.5. I give him a 3 also. Mm-hmm. Now we're on to your jokes, Jeff. We haven't had anyone send any new jokes. And seriously, I will read. I can't read ahead. I'll read anything. So send them in.
Don't pitch it like that.
Don't send slurs.
I mean, don't pitch it as a way to I'll say whatever you want me to say. No,
don't get me canceled.
Yeah, no. It's like, hey, if you like to write a joke and have it be read on air, that's fun because it's something you wrote and it's creative.
I'll read some other people to send in some jokes to worldlymonojokes@gmail.com.
Sure. And I agree. Please, send in some jokes to worldlymonojokes@gmail.com and Tim will read them. He won't read anything, okay?
Well, I can barely read, so I guess read is a strong word also. All right, here we go. Jeff, these are your jokes that you've written. Biden has said he will share the surplus of the vaccine with the rest of the world.
Yeah,
see?
beautiful.
We weren't bombing Yemen. We were sharing our surplus.
Huh?
That's good. You needed I almost thought it was Vemin, but then I caught that it was a Y because it's like the way it doesn't matter. The spell check line is underneath it, made the Y look like a V.
Oh, okay. But anyways, America's got a bomb surplus and we love sharing them with the world.
Yeah. So I guess my story about the spell check was not needed and not entertaining.
But it did happen.
But it did happen, and I am glad I said it.
Mm-hmm. You're a truth teller.
Here we go. Joke number 2. Amazon workers in Italy go on strike over conditions. The catalyst was the shorting of their pasta breaks.
There we go.
Oh, man. People are out here shorting GameStop. They're shorting pasta breaks.
Yeah, the Italians are like, what the heck? Only 2 pasta breaks per shift? My grandpa had 4.
How's this meatballs are gonna get made?
Yeah, I get the package on Amazon if I don't have a pasta break.
How am I gonna hit my wife if I don't have a pasta break?
Oh my lord!
What, Italians are stupid. Speaking of stupid cultures, Poland has decided to ban gays from adopting. Adding to the list of jokes, how many Polish gays does it take to raise a baby? None. Not allowed to.
Yeah, it's a Polish joke now.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I bet gay Polish people could still. I bet. Oh, here we go. It's not that they're not allowed to adopt babies. They're just too dumb to figure out how.
Oh, yeah.
Even the gay people in Poland are dumb.
Yeah, that is weird. Most gay people are very intelligent.
Yeah, most of them, unless they're from fucking Poland.
Yeah, I will say the one on RuPaul's Drag Race. What's her name? The big one, Candy Muse.
Oh, yeah.
A box of rocks. I've been watching RuPaul.
Candy Muse. Jeff, are you coming after Candy Muse?
I'm sorry, Candy Muse.
Are we starting a beef?
I'm sorry. I'm saying it right here, right now. RuPaul's Drag Race is Candy Muse. Dumb as hell.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. Jeff's starting a nasty-ass beef. All right. Well, maybe this might get us some ratings.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody tweet at Candy Muse and tell them that Jeff Sheen said that she's a dumbass.
Have you been watching RuPaul's Drag Race at all?
I've watched a couple seasons. It's very fun, but I haven't seen all of it.
Watch this latest season. It's great.
All right, I will.
Tina Burner only wears yellow, red, and orange.
Hey.
And I'm like, what happened to you in a McDonald's, huh? What's going on there?
Somebody got fingered by Ronald in the play place.
Oh, my God. Next joke.
Oh, that was pretty funny. A bronze burial site in Spain suggests women were rulers, so the future is female. The past was female, and men will always have the present. I tried to sell it.
Yeah, I know, but I think when you started reading it, you just flew through the first. It was good, though. Yeah. All right. Yeah, slow down your reading. You get ahead of yourself.
Here's a little joke for Mad Dabbin. And Faded Gaming.
Yeah, okay.
Marijuana sales reach a record in sales during the pandemic. COVID can't get in the weed smoke. Oh, I get it. You needed to put a comma. Marijuana sales reach a record in sales during the pandemic. Also, you don't need sales twice. I'll fix this now. All right,
okay, fix it, please. Yeah.
Marijuana sales reach record during the pandemic. COVID can't get in if weed smoke is filling your lungs.
Yeah, that's science.
Yep. That's pretty good.
COVID's like, I want to get your lungs. And it's like, nope, my lungs are just already full, baby. Closed.
Man, we chilling in here, dog.
Not open for business.
What's that? Steve's not here, man.
What's that from?
From Cheech and Chong.
Oh, funny.
Like COVID's trying to get in. He's like, Steve's not here, man. That's your lungs to COVID.
Yeah, that's your lungs, man.
Oh, we got to get this going. We're a little behind.
Okay.
A little behind. What is this, a Woody Allen documentary?
Oh, God. You're on fire.
I am. The Dutch inventor of the cassette tape has died at 94. I guess you could say he ejected out of his life.
Yeah, he finally... To bring him back, they had to stick a pencil in his butt and spin it.
Oh, that's it. Dave's not here, man. Faded Gaming. Thank you.
Yeah, I saved you.
They had to stick a pencil in his butt and rewind him to bring him back to life. Yeah. That's very funny.
Yeah, they couldn't find a pencil in time, so he flatlined.
Damn. Jeff, that would have been a great tag to that joke if you wrote it in here and let me say it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wrote it and kept it up here for me.
That's smart. A female aide has said Governor Cuomo groped her at the governor's mansion, which he responded he said it was just an Italian hello.
Yeah, that's how they
Everybody on the internet is just being like, that's what Italians do, man. They'll touch you and they kiss you. They slap your titties around.
Yeah, he's Italian. It's Italians. That's how they say, how you doing?
Hey, what? Oh, I'm Italian. I get to slap your titties around. Hey, what? Don't let me not have them meatballs.
Yeah, hey, when's my pasta break?
All right, here we go. Last joke, and then we'll rate it, and then we get to Dave. Dave's got some world news. All right, a COVID patient has died in a hospital after a rare 3-hour erection. He died with a smile on his face.
Yeah, he did. Yep, we all want to go the same way.
Yeah, we all want to have hard-ass dicks while we die.
Good Lord.
What? Jeff, these are pretty good jokes today. I think I'm going to give you a damn 4.
Yeah, I'll take a 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
what do you give yourself, Jeff?
I give myself I usually go high. Today I'll just go with a solid 5.
Oh, that's good. That's really nice.
Yeah. Usually I go way high above the rating system. And I think today is just perfect.
Mad Dabbin's giving you a 4.20.
Oh, Mad Dabbin loves dropping
4.
Oh, yeah. I'll take them. I'll take these.
Pretty good today,
stuff.
Jeff.
Yep. A couple.
You got a 4.420 from Faded Gaming.
Hey, puff, puff, puff.
All right, are we ready for our next segment? Everybody likes this segment. This is a really good segment, our next segment. Our next segment involves our good friend, David Vagnetti, who we were sending all over the world. Now we were sending him just to tell us what was going on in the world and give us an idea of what was happening, like a tour guide in these countries. But now he's pivoted, and he's coming at us with world news. Mm-hmm. So today, I don't even know where he is. Dave, are you there?
Yeah, hey, guys. Hey, guys.
Oh,
there he is. Hey, Dave, where are you today? And what are you? What are you?
Yeah, what are you reporting on?
Well, I'm in Venezuela, but have you heard about what's going on in London?
No. Dave, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, I cut my hair.
Oh, looks nice.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Oh, that's a good.
Nice cut, Dave.
Thanks. That's called a buzz cut.
Yeah,
hey.
sure. Yeah.
'Cause I was really buzzed when I did it.
Oh boy. No off switch.
Having a couple of these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Dave, tell us what is happening in Venezuela or London. I'm not sure what you're reporting on here.
Well, London, like that whole Meghan Merkel and like Oprah, that thing was crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, that queen's got to be a real pain in the ass. You tell me, a royal pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that right.
That old bag.
Dave, what are you doing with the segment?
Sorry. Well, I should be getting back to Venezuela. I've actually been all over Central and South America this week. And let me tell you guys, if you guys didn't know, have you guys heard about this? It's pretty crazy down here.
Yeah,
I've heard that it can get kind of wild in South America. I heard the men there are hot-blooded.
Hot-blooded. It's raining men down there too.
Okay. What is going on down there, Dave? Could you give us what the report is here?
Oh well, I'm surprised you guys don't know about it. I'm surprised I even have to tell you. But since you guys don't know about it, let's see. On Monday in Mexico, there was on International Women's Day, there was a protest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, women were getting mad because they were getting killed. Over 298 women were killed in 2020.
Good God,
that's too many.
How did Mexico respond?
They threw tear gas at the women.
Well, that's not good. That's not a good.
Yeah, they did not respond how most people wanted or expected. They did. Like you said, they pivoted like how I pivoted. They pivoted in the wrong direction.
Here's the thing.
Sure.
I would say that they may have responded the way people expected.
Yeah. Well, I guess. I don't know. I expect better from people.
I appreciate. Yeah, it's good, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what brings you down to Venezuela?
Well, I haven't even made it to Venezuela. I was down in Brazil. Brazil, that's crazy there. If you guys didn't know about that, you guys know what's happening down in
Dave,
Brazil?
I have a question for you. Did you look up any news this week?
Yeah. Did you hear about what the president of Brazil said about COVID?
What did he say?
I heard he said it was
complaining
fake.
about it.
What?
He said, "Quit complaining about it."
Quit complaining about coronavirus?
Yeah, because the number of deaths have skyrocketed in Brazil. Let me just tell you, that guy's obtuse.
What is this bit?
What bit? I'm reporting the news.
So how are
you guys said I just read a headline and then I go from there? No, this week I've been reporting.
These are some serious reports.
This week, you're right. You're right. This week you did change it. You read 3 headlines.
3? How about a 4th one? Because now we're in Venezuela.
Oh, okay. And what is going on in Venezuela?
Dave, let's finish up.
The president won't leave his house. He won't leave the presidential palace.
Who won't? The president?
Yeah, President Nicolas Maduro.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's not leaving the house, even though he was kicked out, basically. He's just not leaving.
Really?
And a lot of people are mad at him because he's a pretty bad guy. let's just say he did a lot of egregious acts. Egregious.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he will not leave. And then there's protests. Is the military taking over? What's going on here?
Oh no, the military's on his side and won't let anyone kick him out of the house. So it's yeah.
So,
Dave, it seemed like you had a joke set up with the word egregious.
Yeah, that's just a big. If I have to use that word, that means it's a big deal.
All right. Well, Dave,
Yeah.
thank you very much for coming to us with the news this week. We really appreciate it. We have to get to our guest.
Do you guys see that I'm wearing a tie?
I did. Yeah, we did. We saw you were wearing your tie. You look good.
you look good, Dave.
Are you guys impressed?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty good at being pressed, right?
Yeah. Oh.
All right, Dave. Okay.
I'm impressed. You're impressed.
Hot reporting coming from Dave.
I don't even know if that's a play on words.
All right, deuces.
Deuces, Dave.
All right.
That segment was good.
That was his best one yet.
I think it might have been. Well, he switched it up. That was a nice, fun change of pace. All right. Well, Jeff, we're to the final segment of our show.
Excellent.
This is a segment where we interview a guest. It's called Interview. And this month, since it's Women's Appreciation Month or whatever, Women's History Month, we're having only women on the show this month for March. It's the Women's March. And our guest was recently on The Tonight Show. It's Kenice Mobley. Hello, Kenice. How are you?
Hello. I love to hear that I was not booked for my talent or my insights, but purely because I have a vagina. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You have Tim's trying his hardest to be an ally, and you get 1 month of it, and then he's gone again.
Thank you.
I thought of the Women's March, and I was like, we got to run with this, baby.
Yep. And then for 11 months, he'll be gone. You'll lose him as a friend and ally.
Understood.
And then it's back to booking Eric Monacle.
Only Eric Monacle. Kenice, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. You're having a nice core. You're out there. Things are kicking off. Weather's warming up. You're in New York City. You didn't flee. Great. I love it.
I didn't flee. I went to Prospect Park today. I stayed there for 10 minutes. I watched a band, and I don't know if they were playing funk or jazz, but they were really into it. There was a trumpeter.
There's a fine line, I feel like, between funk and jazz.
What is that line? I was asking someone. I was like, I don't know what the line is.
I don't know. I like funk, and I don't tend to like jazz. So I feel like if I didn't like it, it was probably jazz.
I feel like funk is lower and jazz is higher.
No, I think that's wrong.
That's my understanding of music.
I feel like funk can be faster than jazz, which can be a little bit lower tempo.
Oh yeah, speed. Yeah, jazz is dee high and low, and then funk is fast and low. It's like boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's my imitation of a bass. You guys needed to know that.
That's a solid bass.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So you've been doing great. Have you been leaving the house? Have you been one of the I'm not leaving the house, or are you going out there and venturing the world and saying, you know what, I'll put a mask on and it's going to make me invincible?
I don't think I'm invincible, but I have been going outside, to get groceries and to go on walks with people, to do a little bit of dating at the outdoor restaurants. I have a nice list of all the places with heaters, but I'm soon not even going to need that. It's just going to be regular old outdoors for me.
Right. How's the dating been?
You've been taking these men back, these dating men, possibly women.
Excuse me?
You've been taking these guys back? You're banging them?
Taking them back? I wouldn't call that
after the outdoor dating.
I wouldn't call that what I do exactly. That's not
I'm just saying, are you compromising your immune system with these men? Or possibly women. I don't know. I don't know what you do. I'm both to know.
Good save, Tim.
Yeah, I do date men. That's my curse and unfortunate proclivity, I guess. But there's a discussion that you can have. You can be like, hey, have you been tested recently? And kind of before you let anyone inside your body, you have that conversation.
Excellent. I think Dave is unmuted.
Dave's unmuted, and
Yeah.
I think he's having a conversation with his roommate in the kitchen.
Yeah, somebody mute Dave. Dave, mute yourself.
Maybe he's asking if someone's been tested in there.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the middle of a gosh darn hard-hitting interview. There we go. Gravers has been muted. Kenice, I also like to do a little segment here with our guests. These are hard-hitting questions. And I would like to ask you some hard-hitting questions, little gotcha journalism. I'm sure
I don't know if you thought you weren't going to get got, but you're getting got on this show.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we like to see if we could, get you. Let's just start off with some easy ones, just to soften, get the ball rolling here. You have to get rid of one, Kenice. Which one do you choose? Bees or dogs?
Dogs.
Oh, wow.
That is
Just for the long-term health of the planet?
Yeah.
Wow. Environmentalist, I see.
I mean, if we're I have the immense power to get rid of an entire type of being.
Sure.
And I'd have to consider the consequences. Dogs, while lovely and friendly and very attached to human beings, lots of other things poop and fertilize the ground. Not that many other things in most parts of this country are fertilizing plants, not fertilizing,
Having sex with
pollinating
them?
plants.
Yeah, they're banging plants. Yep. So you have no problem. I mean, the world's going to know what you chose. Everyone finds out.
That's
so
fine.
you have no problem with looking every child in the eye and saying, "I killed your dog."
Did I kill it or did I just snap it out of existence?
No,
Do I have to sit there with my bare hands, snap the necks of each dog that exists in the world?
You're like a Santa Claus.
You have to sit on a throne and they bring you each dog.
And I just fucking slaughter it. Okay. I still think I would choose dogs.
Wow.
A hero to some, an enemy to others.
We need plants, baby. What are we going to do when the plants all die out?
I'm absolutely terrified of bees. Like, I have an irrational fear of them. Mm-hmm. And I would also kill dogs over bees because the planet can't survive without the bees.
Yeah, you need bees. But you swoosh the bees and everyone, it's not as bad or gory. You won't have PTSD. You're going to be screwed up.
Are you kidding me? In 20 years, when literally all of our technology has failed us and we have no more plants and we're not even talking about the water wars. We just are these insane carnivorous beasts wandering the landscape. I just think that you'll wish that you had killed all the dogs.
Yeah, I'll be dead by then.
Actually, you're going to probably eat your fucking dogs because there's nothing else.
Oh, Jeff, is your idea much like how Kenice had to break the necks of all the dogs that they bring you a bee one by one and you have to smush the bee?
Smush the bee. Easy
that
peasy.
That would take forever, my man. There's
Yeah.
like a billion bees.
You're not even going hive by hive. You're not just like flooding beehives. You're like just taking one bee at a time.
Just smushing them, Oh,
okay.
boy. All right, let's move on to something a little sensual here. Let's see here. This is a little sensual. We were on the topic. Tim brought it up, dating, At what age do you not recommend rough sex?
Oh, good call, Jeff.
Wait, do you mean is there an age wherein you're too old for it or an age where you're too young for it?
I was going to say too old. Like what age are you like, hey, grandma, you're 87. Like when are you?
You can't be letting this guy punch you in the face so you can come anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's a bit of an extreme example. I'll acknowledge that.
I'm sorry that's what my goddamn grandma's into.
Yeah, that's I acknowledge that I'm not going to kink shame anyone, but I do think that over 65, 70, when you fall, your chances of healing from those falls are very low. So probably say when they want to put medic life alert bracelet on you, that's when you should probably stop having rough sex. But I also think that you should probably not be having rough sex until you have an understanding of consent and boundaries and having a dialogue. And so maybe hold off until your 18th birthday to really enjoy the clamps and the ropes and stuff.
Sure. So you're saying from 18 to a retirement age? You're saying what, 65, 70?
70 years old. Yeah.
70 years old.
Yes.
Sorry.
I think you have 52 years of just thrashing. But then after that, maybe slow down a little bit. Maybe explore the mental rough stuff.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Call them fat and take their food away and stuff.
Yeah, I think you're describing elder abuse, but like if they're doing it to each other, sure.
I think the rule should be once you get your driver's license and once they have to take your driver's license away from you.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Okay. So, yeah, you gotta sometimes you gotta be like, hey, you're too old, you're on blood thinners.
Yeah.
Well,
some people take them a little bit early. I don't know. Blood thinners. If you get cut when you're on them, that's.
I think
it's to help blood clots.
So you're saying about 70. That's fair. Okay. All right. Let's move on here. I got another one here. Let's see. Do we need more TV shows about little people? Why or why not?
That's a good question, Jeff.
That is a great question. It involves a lot of thought, as though that the number of TV shows itself seems to be ever expanding, kind of like something like there was a big bang and then the whole thing is moving out further and further. I think there's, of course, a natural limit when every little person has their own show. I think then we might have too many. The
littler the people, the more the show, it seems. That seems to be the mathematical correlation.
Oh, okay. Applying math to it. So you're saying not every little person gets a show.
Yes. In the same way that I don't think every person should have a show. So them as a subset of people overall, therefore, should not all have shows. But if they continue to be probably then make as many as you want.
Oh, I love that.
If it's more profitable than another show, then sure.
You're bringing profitability. Ooh, a capitalist point of view.
Yes. Although if there is severe exploitation or the people feel demeaned in any way, then that show as an individual show should probably stop. If it's an industry-wide trend, we should examine that. But until then, let's print money by having as many shows about little people as possible.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is you want a whole dang channel.
Sure.
Beautiful. Yeah, Little People, Big World, you're coming in.
I care more about little people.
Do you only think of the Little People, Big World show?
I love that show. But there's also the Little Couple, and then there's a Jersey Bunch, I believe.
I've never seen any of these shows.
There's a little guy that trains the pit bulls.
Yeah. There's a Little Person Pitbull show. There's a lot of Little People shows. I've always wondered what the hype is, but I'm watching it, so I guess I'm the one feeding the capitalism system.
Yeah, I agree. I care more about little people than I do about golf, and there's a whole channel dedicated to golf.
There is a lot of golf.
Put a whole channel of little people.
Good answer. Wow, I love the capitalist take. Can you tell us what's something nice about the billionaire class?
Oh. That's nice. Can we give a couple billionaires a compliment here?
Yeah, can we find
the billionaires a compliment? Even with all of the wealth in the world, many of them still stick to a minimalist aesthetic, which means that you don't need everything. They have very expensive versions of those things, but you don't need to cram your house to the gills. You can have it nice and simple at any budget. Well, almost any budget. If you have nothing, well, then that sucks, but you get it.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
like
an IKEA look, but a billionaire inside of that room.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, it's an IKEA look, but the piece of furniture costs as much as the whole IKEA building.
Yes.
I like when billionaires don't fix their teeth.
Who hasn't? Who has had?
I've always seen these documentaries with like these incredibly rich people and their teeth are all fucked up. I'm like, Jesus, go to the dentist.
I like it when they own islands. Oh boy!
You know whose teeth are brutal? Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're fun. They compliment his quirky thing. We're just like, oh, that man, it could be falling apart for him. I believe him every time he opens his mouth. Like you need that to like relate. Otherwise, you're like, who's this tall rich man? But he opens his mouth and you get it.
Yeah, I'm a Richard Branson man myself.
He just lost a lot of money.
Did he really?
Yeah, the Virgin Galaxy is not making a lot of money right now. And he was like, come on, it's a good time to leave the planet. And people were like, fuck off. Yeah.
What?
So they lost, I think, $60 million very quickly. So.
Oh, jeez. He's got a full head of hair.
That's not bad. He looks like one of those aging rockers where you're just like, sure, I know that you own leather pants. I know that. And you shouldn't. But I know that you do own them. So
Yeah, you want to listen to that guy. He wants to go to space. He's got a full head of hair. I mean,
I'd marry him, but I wouldn't listen to him.
Oh, you marry him. Okay. Marrying for
Well, of
money.
course, you got to get that money.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I like Mark Cuban because he went to Indiana University and he came back to Broad Ripple in Indianapolis and bought everyone at Connors. He just paid for drinks all night at Connors, and I got to drink for free for an entire night.
Oh.
Did you get to talk to him?
No, God, no.
Oh. When I got
But I got to drink for free. He said, because he wasn't even there, he said, just keep it open. And he did that at 3 other bars.
Okay.
Oh, Mark Cuban.
Yeah. And then I think he tipped all the wait staff like $5,000 each.
Well, yeah, if you got all the money, you got to flaunt it. $5,000 is nothing. But it's
David
changed
Letterman
our
tipped my
lives.
friend Ariane $500.
Why? Was she like really good?
She was serving him brunch, and he tipped her. His brunch was like $28, and he tipped her $500.
Okay.
Wow. See, it's Indiana money.
Yeah.
I
mean, it was $500 in corn.
Jeez.
Like a mountain of corn.
Yeah.
I got another one here. I want to keep going. What was it? This is a one or the other situation. Would you rather you have democracy, but the presidents all continue to be men, or a female dictatorship?
Whoa. Good question, Jeff. That's a good one, Jeff.
I would.
It's Women's History Month, and this is the Women's March.
Question. This female dictator, after she is either deposed or dies of natural causes, is she automatically replaced with a female?
Yeah. It'll be like I'm thinking like a family situation. You know, the daughter takes
Family. Okay.
Yeah, you're like
a Kim Jong-un situation?
Yeah. I'm thinking North Korea.
I'm going to go male democracy, but it just means that women who choose to become president have to declare that they're men and take on a new gender identity, but they don't actually have to like get rid of their vaginas or anything.
Sure.
Jeff, does that work in your situation, in your scenario?
You know, that works beautifully, my friend.
I'm just very against monarchies, and because every family has duds, like hard duds, like not even like a soft, like doesn't totally understand congressional policy, like straight up, like this person thinks dog fighting should be a national sport, like just bad people. So I don't want it.
It's like if my dad was the king and he died, and then I had to become the king.
I do worry about that.
Yeah, you would be the dud. You would be like,
I'd be the dud. No one would. They'd be like, I don't know. Football is just now always on.
Yeah, because like with that, your
players
they're all dead of CTE.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, the last king was cool, or our country was great." Now this one just won't shut up about Mark Cuban tipping one time.
Yeah, this guy's always trying to hang out with Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban had to leave the country.
Yeah, he gets stuck for a dud for 30 years. I love some of these. What about this? Do you prefer? Let's see. You can get rid of one of them. Prefer clipping a bird's wing or declawing cats? Which one are you making outlawed, you know?
Ooh, okay, I'm allergic to cats, and I hate all birds. I think that they're evil creatures.
You hate birds?
I hate
Just like
birds.
my grandma. My grandma hates birds.
I've been shat on by birds 5 times, okay?
That's good luck.
I don't care. It doesn't feel like good luck when you just like are eating and then there's shit all over you. That's not fun.
I feel like the first guy that got shit on by a bird was just like, oh no, it's good luck. It's good luck to get shit on. And they're like, bird shit on you.
Dude.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's actually good that happened.
It's good luck. Yeah. It's like so you're saving the bees, but you want all the birds to be gone? Oh, what about the birds and the bees?
But you're just clipping the bird's wings. They're still walking around.
I'd rather them walk around than like be like able to fly and therefore poop on me from above. Otherwise, like chickens are fine. Turkeys probably. Actually, can turkeys fly? They can like hop and like.
Not really.
They hop a little high.
I mean, chickens can get up there too, but they can't like fly.
They can fly. Yeah.
So you're clipping the wings?
I just don't want to be around cats. Also, like cats can be real bastards when you're like trying to hold them to task. I don't know. No, thanks.
You don't hold a cat to task. A cat does what it wants. I'm also very allergic to cats, and I live with one.
Oh,
You must love someone to do that.
I love Micah, but I mean, I love the cat now more than Micah.
See, I think I'm going to. I'll go with declaw cats. I'm gonna go with that one. Because then I can pet them and stuff, and they can't scratch me.
Oh, no thanks. You guys can keep all of the cats. You're welcome.
I'm also really happy that earlier when Jeff did his little birds and the bees joke that no one laughed at.
Yeah, nobody gave me anything. That was fun. We had bees.
He was laughing at it himself, trying to get us to laugh at it. And
yeah, neither one of you would join me, you jerks. Whatever.
I moved on like I didn't hear it, but I had to bring up that it wasn't good.
If I were to laugh, it would mean that I don't respect you. I think you can do better.
Unbelievable.
And I want you to know that.
Well, I will prove to you I can. All right, Kenice, can you tell us and our viewers why are nerds ruining politics?
Good question, Jeff.
This is a great question. Okay, nerds are ruining politics because nerds are ruining everything, and politics are a subset of everything. Nerds think that their obscure knowledge entitles them to some sort of place of honor. But it's like, you just memorized a bunch of facts, you dum-dum. You haven't analyzed shit. And also the facts you memorized, nobody gives a shit about those facts. Those are dumb facts. Like, those don't help feed people or anything. You're an idiot. So, like, you
Nice.
focused on the wrong thing. You didn't develop a personality at all. You just remembered some things. So
Okay,
that's why they're ruining politics.
Yeah, we got a bunch of facts memorizers, and they're just like, I'm going to get in there and try to make changes, but they got no ideas.
And also, nerds are obsessed with being right because they feel like they've been wronged. And even though the old paradigm of like jocks versus nerds really isn't applicable anymore, they still feel like we're the slighted underclass, and therefore, with any power, we get to assert ourselves as leaders. And it's like, sit down, shut up. We didn't like you not because you couldn't play football. We didn't like you because you suck. Like, your personality's bad.
Nerds have no flexibility. That's why no one likes them.
Yes.
Because like in high school, nobody liked me to start out, and then I learned how to be funny. Right? I already was pretty funny, making people bust up laughing and stuff, but like I learned how to make the other people laugh so they would like me, Yeah. And the nerds are like, those guys are such pieces of shit. I was like, well, if you you don't have to fully change, but you could like be nicer.
Yeah.
You could also just say hello instead of going when they walk by you. And I'm like,
exactly.
But I also
that's
think
true.
When you don't want to change and you always think you're right, that's terrible for politics because you have to change because you got to make decisions. Like you can't stick to one thing because the world doesn't do that. And also, did you guys see? Speaking of politics, did you see Trump's letter?
No.
I didn't. What do you mean?
He had a letter come out that he goes, I'd like everyone to remember that I was the one that got the coronavirus vaccine, and then in parentheses it says, also well known as the China virus. He goes, so just remember it was me and enjoy America, that sweet, sweet shot. Oh no, he called it that beautiful shot. Oh, wow. We got to go. Jeff, you got to go. Kenice, you have another show at 8, and we have to, I'm sorry to cut it. My cool Trump story.
You just ended on Trump's letter, and that's it for you, America.
Listen, I'm just saying he's our best president, and I think he's cool, and I'm upset that I was pushed out of the Capitol before I could actually get in. But Kenice, you did a very good job answering Jeff's hard questions. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Yes. So I have a podcast called Love About Town where me and my good friend Rohan Pajay discuss sex, dating, and relationships. But I also have an Instagram live show called Make Yourself Cry, where a friend who is better at crying shows me things that make them cry to see if it makes me, a notoriously bad crier, go to tears. So,
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh, tough show.
I've cried several times on Instagram Live. I am that lady now.
Really?
Yes.
Holy smokerinos.
Jeff, what do you want to plug? At New York Jeffrey, you got your comedy schmomedy show coming up?
I got a comedy schmomedy show. Kenice is on it.
Yeah.
Coming up the 24th of March at the Tiny Cupboard.
Tiny cupboard, scary stairs.
Scary stairs.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yep.
And follow me on Instagram at hot_comics69 or on Twitter at Marifartown. Thank you guys very much. Kenice, thank you for doing the show. Jeff, thank you for being the star of the show as always.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night.